a cult may be involved in the disappearance of your son?
I'm so scared.
What I liked about the Blair Witch is it just feels like it's real.
We shot it in '97, and then it premiered at Sundance in '99, and came out and was played around the world, kind of unbelievable. And that's, the rest is history.
Sanchez and his partner Daniel Myrick came up with the idea as film students in Florida. The premise: a group of students find a lost film about a woman called the Blair Witch. Then they mysteriously disappear.
No more than 20 families laid their roots here over 200 years ago. Many of whom remain, either on this hill or in the town below.
One of the iconic scenes of the Blair Witch Project starts here. It's where we find out the reason for the story.
Being local, we had a unique kind of experience because I remember the first time that I heard about it, someone called me up, on an analog phone, I think, and was just like, "Did you hear about these kids that went missing?" And there's just the right tinge of truth to it.
Another star of the film is the town of Burkittsville. Prior to its notoriety from 2 decades ago, its claim to fame was its church. It served as a hospital during a bloody Civil War battle.
I love Burkittsville. They just don't love me very much.
I have not had any negative interactions with Burkittsville, but I do know that anytime they put their sign up, I think it still gets stolen. I think they've had that happen multiple times. So I'm sure there's people there that would rather Blair Witch go away, but I can't imagine after all this time, I'm sure they have somewhat have a fondness in their hearts for it.
A film festival in Frederick united the director and cast with its many fans from across the world.
Cult films are like these little gems that sometimes the mainstream kind of passes by, and then you go back and you're like, oh my God, this is better than or as good as anything else that was that I know of. The fact that Blair Witch is mentioned in the same sentence as Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street or The Exorcist or any of these classic horror movies is like it blows my mind every time I see a top 10 horror film list and Blair Witch is in there.
Sanchez estimates they made the film for a little over $50,000. It's grossed over $248 million to date. If you can't get enough of the movie, there is an online game called The Blair Witch Experience. In Burkittsville, I'm Charles Robinson for Your Money and Business.